All right, all right, all right. I am back for some more story time. Breaking what looked normal. I was building a legacy while quietly dismantling myself. The outside looked like success. The inside was sending distress signals I had taught myself not to hear. Oh my goodness. AmazingYou.com. Go get your copy. Breathe, Volume 2. Let's get into it with this author. I did not always love school. That may not sound like a dramatic opening for a story about transformation, but stay with me because it matters. Even though I did not love it, I showed up. I did the work. I stayed committed to something that did not always feel natural or comfortable. And when I graduated high school, I was proud. Not because it had been easy, but because I had honored a process I didn't enjoy long enough to finish it. That lesson became a quiet foundation. I kept building on it. College, learning, creating, positioning. I understood early that if I wanted access to more, I had to prepare for more. Education was not just about school, it was about not disqualifying myself from opportunities simply because I chose comfort over growth. Over time, I became a woman who could make something out of nothing. I built a preparatory school. I built systems. I purchased properties. I opened doors for others. I created financial stability in a season when many women around me were struggling to maintain it. From the outside, it looked like success, and in many ways, it was. But what I did not see clearly, what I could not see because I was too busy building to stop and look, was that while I was constructing everything around me, I was quietly, consistently neglecting what was in me. Okay, you guys going to have to get the book to hear the rest of the story. But I have some questions for you. Have you ever been the person building? Have you ever been the person inside of the frame and you couldn't see the picture? Like, how many of you listening to me, listening to that first opening page, can resonate with Michelle's story, where you have been the person doing the building, you have been the person serving, you have been the person showing up for everybody, but you've also been the person that neglected yourself. So here's my question for you. What is your version of the bakery? The thing you reach for when life gets overwhelming that feels like comfort, but is actually coping. Oh my goodness. I can remember when I I was just going through my notebook from 2015. And in 2015, I was definitely exactly where Michelle is talking about, building everything, systems, constructing, doing business, doing the things, had contracts out the wazoo, making six figures consistently in 2015, monthly. But I definitely was neglecting myself because I was so focused. I was so focused on the picture that I couldn't see the frame. I was so focused on the picture that I couldn't see the frame. So as you're listening to me, I want to invite you to just pause and think about where you are in your journey. This isn't a person who was financially depleted. This was a person who was mentally depleted and physically depleted. And sometimes we can do all the things and neglect the very thing, the most important thing, and that is us. So I want to know, where are you? Michelle built everything except space for herself in the life that she was constructing. Where in your own life have you made yourself the one person who is not on your schedule? Where in your life have you made yourself the priority? And if you haven't, it's okay because I provide you with solutions on how. But they're in the book. So I invite you go to amazingyou.com and get your copy so that you can get to the end of the story and get some solutions. Stay tuned for more story time. Peace.